Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we're going to be doing a super sensory shakedown. Soon after the Fortune Cup ended, Yusei found himself in another duel against a man claiming to be a dark signer. After Yusei defeated his foe, he attempted to question him, but the individual had no memory of what had just transpired. The man seemed to be under some sort of mind control. However, this was the moment when Yusei met the journalist Carly Carmine. Hi, I'm Carly Carmine, and I was hoping you'd tell me what it'd be like to be the first amateur to take on Domino City's new champ. What happened here with this freaky dude in the hood? Hey, do you hear the sirens? Who called security? We better get out of here before they start asking questions. But my interview! We'll finish it later. Later on, Yusei met up with Rex Goodwin to find answers about the Dark Signers. Yusei, the time has come for me to tell you the truth. Why don't we start with this mark? That is the mark of the Crimson Dragon. It belongs to those who protect our world from the darkness. This darkness is dangerous. It can take on many forms, even those of your friends. But you will know their identities, for they will all have the Mark of the Shadows. Mark of the Shadows? You must mean the Dark Signers. Just as you were chosen to protect the light, they have chosen to protect the darkness. They will stop at nothing to annihilate you. To increase their strength, they absorb human souls, even those of the innocent. You and your friends must combine your strengths and defeat the Dark Signers. And if we can't, what if they release the shadows? If that should happen, well, you've already seen a glimpse of our fate. After talking with Goodwin, Yusei was dispatched to Satellite in order to seek out the Dark Signers. That is when they met an old friend. Hey, Yusei! Good to see you, Crow. What have you been up to? You know me, still fighting the good fight, robbing the rich, feed the poor and all that. So I hear you've been some big shot champion now. Yeah, something like that. Crow, why are the streets so deserted? These creepy cats have been coming around here lately. They spout these wacky teachings, trying to round up followers. I better look into this. Before too long, Crow and Yusei would come face to face with the Dark Signer. Yusei! Kiryu-chan! Yeah, there he is. Kalin Kessler, is that really you? I thought you were gone forever. Wrong, Yusei, and while I was away, I made some new friends. I believe you already dueled one of my associates. You mean the Dark Signer? You're on their side? But you were once our friend. Once your friend, yeah, but now you're my enemy. And now, get ready for the duel of your life. He's a Dark Signer. This is what Goodwin was talking about when he said that the darkness may come in the form of a friend. During their duel, Kalin summoned Earthbound Immortal Kappa and has creatures summoned to absorb human souls throughout the arena. I do not know why we skipped this duel. It would have been really fun to play, but instead, we're going to just talk about it. Kalin then used this monster to defeat Yusei. Yusei's friends immediately rushed to Yusei's side. Meanwhile, Luna and Leo discuss their next move to help stop the Dark Signers. Since we fight evil, that means we're superheroes, and superheroes are always supposed to stick together. That's like the most important thing. I think their superpowers are more important. Anyway, you're all absolutely right, Leo. Let's stick together. What about Akiza? She may be a signer, but that doesn't mean we could trust her. She's part of that weird Arcadia movement that's got all the psychics. Their main objective is to train duelists to inflict real damage. But Akiza would never really want to hurt people. Who knows? I say we stay far away as possible. But Yanagi agreed that us heroes gotta stick together. What if she needs our help? Or what if Yusei's in trouble and we need Akiza's deck as our backup? There's like a million reasons why this is a good idea. Meanwhile, Leah, Luna, Bolt, and Tenzin travel to Arcadia Movement headquarters to get help from Akiza. You want to see Akiza? She's awfully busy. What's so incredibly important that you come all the way here? She has the Mark of the Dragon. That means she's a superhero. And Luna and me are superheroes too. We're going to help our friend Yusei to fight the Dark Signers and save the whole city. I've been monitoring some strange occurrences lately myself. I would love to help you. You would? My Arcadia movement represents all that is good. I promise you that I'll do everything to stop the threat. All right. Thank you. Now, if you just excuse me, I'll go get Akiza. Unfortunately, the entire visit was a trap set up by Sayer. His intention was to test Leo's abilities to find out if they were similar to Luna's. Where's Luna? Where am I? Why am I chained to this gizmo on my head? That had to text Layton's psychic powers, assuming that you have any. Layton, what? You said you were going to get Akiza and help us fight the Dark Signers. I will make society pay for what they discriminated and treated psychics throughout time. What are you going to do to me? Take my brain or something? Of course not. You're here to take a test to see if you have the power of a psychic duelist. Akiza was just a preview. I have a dozen more psychic duelists at my command. Psychics can do incredible things with their minds. Does Akiza... Wait, does that mean Akiza's gonna help you even get even? But she's supposed to be a hero. A hero? She doesn't even know what I'm really doing here. Now, what do you say that we start that test? All right. I'm glad I get to play as a villain. I'm sad when they skip those duels, so I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get. I'm sad I didn't get to play as Kalin, though, and use his Kapuk, who cares? Summon his Earthbound Immortal. Oh, but here we go. At least I get to use a Psychic deck, right? That'll be different. Psy Beast. I don't recognize this card at all. Alright, I do not recognize most of these cards. So to normal summon, you pay 500, increase its level by 1, and attack by 300. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna activate Psy Station. Sorry, I don't know these cards. We're starting to get out of my time period. Psy Beast is here. Psy Beast looks a little creepy. I don't know why all the psychic monsters have to be veiny. But there you go. Yeah, Psy Beast, we're gonna use your effect to throw away a big old monster. Something we don't need. I would say... I don't know, what going... This gives me a good look at your deck at least. Let's throw away Mr. Human Psychic Borg. Yeah, and now we're going to be a level 5 monster. And we have a full 1,000 attack points. So even though my, opponent... I don't think they could beat a Rui Kishin. I'm as strong as a Rui Kishin. Exactly. Leo's nothing but a 2-bit duelist with no psychic powers. His sister's the one that's actually good at things. Alright, I'm going to draw. Wow, I drew 3 Psy Curses in my first few... my first 6 cards, 7 cards, 6 cards. Alright, let's go with Psy Station. You see, you take that Psy core there, and you make yourself level... didn't work out. Damn it. Alright, well, I stayed level 2, which means I'm not level 8, which means I'm not making my Synchro monster. I knew it was that. Alright, a bit of a bummer, but I'm probably strong enough. I am not. What is your defense ability? Too long to read, that's what it is. Alright, I'll play 2 Psy Curses since I have 2 monsters now. I was attempting to go for my boss monster, but the game gods have decided I'm not allowed to. Not yet, anyway. That kid... Oh, that's his best monster, Radeon. Oh, he actually has a Synchro this time? I can appreciate that. I'm glad Leo got Power Tool Dragon. Good for you, kid. Good for you. Yeah, do you want one of those things? Do you prefer one of the repair unit? I actually don't know that card. Or do you want... Wow, I do not know that card. Let's say that one. Shit, it was double CD. Of course it was. Oh, you just already had one. Never mind, I take it back. Oh, this was happening one way or another. He's unbeatable now. Not unless I have a card that literally says just remove it. Okay. On destruction, do I not get an effect off? Alright, I activate the Psy Curse. Alright. And then I activate the Psy Curse. So you take that Psy Core there, and we do a bunch of burn. Because I was technically level 5 at the time. Oh, does it not work unless he gets destroyed? Ah, damn it. Yeah, Power Tool Dragon's busted. We're gonna be screwed. Dr. Cranium? That's not great. Alright. This is not a great situation to be in. He started the duel with too many freaking equip cards, so we can't come back. But, doesn't mean I can't Krebons my way into a victory somehow. Alright, that's the card I want to avoid. And that's a card I don't know, so I'm just going to assume we want that one. Last time I got unlucky and I hit the double tool. This time we won't get so unlucky. Alright, Leo, let's see. Ah, Mr. Boomboxing himself. That's a problem. Uh-huh. That's completely fine. Dr. Cranium has his own effect. I pay a small price, and I can at least take away one of your equipped spells. I know I don't really do much damage or anything, but screw it. At least that takes away one equipped spell. And then I can get myself a Psychic Jumper. And Krebon says no to your attack. And Krebon says no to your attack. Alright. Now we will have some problems with how many life points I've lost. Yeah, I still lose. Too many life points are gone now, but whatever. I activate Psychic Jumper. By paying 1,000 life points, I'm stealing your Power Tool Dragon in order to give you my Krebons card. There we go. Then I'm going to oh, I don't have any equipped spells, damn. Alright, then I'm going to attack you, but understand that I'm going to lose either way. Alright. Yeah, as long as this guy's forced into attack mode, I'm dead. But it's okay. At least I showed there is a way out of there. Just a little bit unlucky. Oh! Alright, there we go. Let's do it. The fact that he even got Power Tool Dragon was pure luck. And if he didn't have that Twister, I would have had my Thought Ruler and he would have been done for. You just got lucky, Leo. You just got lucky. Alright, lucky Leo over here. Let's see if Sayer's deck can give me a... this is a good start. This is a very good start. No, we're not trying to emergency already. We will, but not yet. I activate Brain Research Lab. Then I'm going to summon Krebons, the perfect monster for this situation. I will set this card, but understand that I'm probably not going to be able to use it. Not for a minute anyway. So, Leo, you see my Brain Research Lab? It seems pretty creepy, right? That's because Sayer's a horrible person. Alright, Boomboxing. I don't know if that increases during attack. It gains 1,000. That is a problemo. But Krebons, what does that do? Wait. Oh, yeah, do it. Yeah, why would I pay when I could just have the research lab work? Oh, nope, I got negated by the double tool. But at least I still get this effect off. And I didn't need my Krebons anyway. Alright, I just drew another one. I'm gonna normal summon the Psychic Jumper. Then I'm gonna take advantage of my Emergency Teleport. Emergency Teleport being one of the best cards from this freaking era. Then I'm gonna summon Dr. Cranium. After that, all I have to do is pay 1,000 life points. I might not even have to pay. Yeah, the research lab says they'll pay for it. And then I get to steal a 2-attack Boomboxer. There we go. Then I get to destroy my own Dr. Cranium. Which is exactly what we want to do, so I can activate his effect. What doing so, I actually have to pay for that one. I can get a decent monster. I'm looking... Do any of these cards seem necessary? Kind of liked that. Where was it? Yeah, it's Psy Beast. That seems like a... I don't remember that card from the anime. But its effect seems useful. Then I attack with Boomboxing. And the only card he can beat me with is Radion. So unless this guy magically draws Radion, I'm in the clear. Because most Morphotronic cards legitimately suck. That's Radion. Yeah, he hit the correct monster. I'll give him that much credit. But now I get to shuffle my deck and try to get a different monster. Alright, I get to draw 2 cards, and let's see. What card can help me in this current situation? I guess Psychic Jumper, but... Yeah, I think I need another Psychic monster for it to really do anything. AT under attack isn't that high. But I need more Psychic cards in the grave. Well, if I place Psy Beast faced up, then I can use its effect. And I can make myself at least a level 4, right? Because I don't seem to have anything else. Yeah, I can make myself at least a level 4, but since I'm banishing this, I don't get to use your effect yet. But that's okay. We have a trap for this. And Boomboxing, what's your defense mode ability? Oh, that's just... Oh, it can negate an attack on itself, though. You know what? That's pretty good. Let's do it. They're probably going to attack my beast, but that's okay. We're mentally prepared for that. Nope. If he synchro summons, we're not mentally prepared for that. Oh my god, this kid. What the hell? Luckily, I drew the perfect trap card for the situation, but that means I can't deal with Radion like I wanted to. Because I don't think my trap says destroy on it, which means I'm safe from his shenanigans. Oh, I know you want that double tool. You love that COD. It says COD on it, right? COD? Or no, it's CND, never mind. From a distance, it looks like it says COD. Like Call of Duty. Alright, that'll make you problematic. Double tool, I'm just gonna say you can go away now, please. Yay, that just works. Yeah, we'll still have to take a lot of damage and I'll still have to figure a way out of this, but... Oh, what now? Oh, yippee. Yippee, if I don't somehow get my synchro monster, we're basically done for. Because this guy, he ain't gonna get strong enough. Not even close. Best he can do is 2,500 attack. And this guy can prevent a attack, but then I just take damage anyway. No, I think I'm screwed. Well, actually, this makes it so I don't take damage, right? Or summon one psychic monster in addition to your normal summon. Okay. If I did that, I think I could summon my boss. No, you're level 8. Damn it. Yeah, right now I can only make a level 7, but I could use it for Psychic Jumper and go for a Crash Play. But then it just based on that last trap card. I would be putting a lot on this. Let's try it. I'm going to summon the Psychic Jumper. Then I'm going to activate my field spell. And I'm going to normal summon Dr. Cranium. Then I'm going to activate the Psychic Jumper. Yeah, Brain Research loves it. Finally, I'm going to steal... What does this equip do? It says it can't change its battle position. That's one of its advantages. Still, I don't know if this guy is Twister or something. If he did, I'd be dead already, but maybe the computer's not programmed that well. I don't think it is anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to attack, intentionally getting rid of my Psychic Jumper. Just so I can't take damage. And you know what? I'll pay the 8. Let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a level 3 tuner monster, since that would actually fix one. Oh, well, not anymore, but it would have fixed one of our problems. Boomboxing, get rocking. Okay, boomboxing, do it again. Do it again. And basically, thanks to my psychic powers, I'm gonna win this duel unless he draws the card Twister. Twister loses me the duel. He used it last duel, so I'm a little scared, but we'll be fine. And he gives up. Okay, that should be game. I have all the damage. I actually already have game showing. I didn't need to summon, but I summon. I'll use your effect just because I'm never going to use this card again, so I might as well get some fun out of it. Hey, look at this, guys. I got myself a Dark Magician card. And now I'm going to attack with it. Dark Magician, go. Boom boxing, get rockin'. Alright, there we go. We beat up Leo. Sorry, Luna. It looks like the boy's in special after all. At least I still have the girl. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, digging deeper. Wow, I get to play as him all day. Okay. Reporter Carly Carmine was on the trail to find out what exactly the Crimson Dragon was. Her search led her to sneak into the Arcadia Movement headquarters, where she came face to face with Sayer. These files prove Arcadia Movement is as innocent as they claim to be. Well, well, a little mouse. You should be more careful. You shouldn't go scampering around where there could be traps. Now that you've seen what you've seen, I can't let you leave. But in the interest of good sport, allow me to at least give you a fighting chance. You could try to run, or you can duel me. What do you say? Bring it on! You should have tried to run. He's right, he's actually... I'm not gonna lie. Based on tournament experience and just psychic monsters in general, he's not the worst duelist. Sayer is not half bad at dueling. Now, anime experience, maybe he's not that good. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting to play as him a lot, so that kind of implies he's pretty good. But, yeah. Oh, Psychokinesis, a Stormcaller, yeah. Oh, you have your cards. That's good. I'm excited to see that. And I'm quite happy for you. You know what? I'm going to summon my monster. Because this time I have Stormcaller in my deck, which means I can probably pull off my boss monster. As long as there's no reason I can't. Oh, maybe I still can't. Okay, that's fine. Let's throw away a Psychic Snail. Then I'm going to activate Psychokinesis. And with my Psychokinesis, I'm going to destroy you. And then I'm going to attack for 700 damage. I feel bad for anyone that thinks they could beat my freaking card. The safer play would just be go Krebons and do the same idea, but I don't think... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think she has any powerful monsters. Ah, she has cards like Time Passage, though. Okay. Oh, all that did was make her want to play Fire face up with nothing to defend it and no field spell. Her whole deck is field spell reliant. You can put your monsters that are destroyed by battle with other side 10 monsters on top of their owner's deck instead. When this card is destroyed by a card effect, this card's controller takes damage. Wow, that's not a great effect. I'm not going to use you. I'm just going to play my Krebons. Now, what are my... I have a lot more Synchro monsters this time. What am I working with? Level 7, level 6, and level 8. Well, I can't make any of those right now, but I appreciate the idea. So your Time Passage card, yeah, it could beat a Side Beast, but you can't beat Krebons. Krebons is built a little bit different. So, Carly, you got any of your actual good Fortune Ladies? I'm glad they're actually here. I'm sad you don't have your normal monsters like they do in Tag Force, but it's okay. She should be using normal monsters right now, right? Alright, Krebons is like one of my only psychic clown friends, and he's just gonna chillax. Yes, game, I know. Everyone wants me to use emergency teleport. We'll wait. The time will come. In fact, this seems like a duel where I can finally summon my boss monster, the Thought Ruler, and I kind of want to. If your opponent controls monster, you control no monsters, pay 100. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I can activate this card. I don't have to actually do anything with it. Alright, I'll use emergency teleport. With emergency teleport, I'll get myself... it doesn't really matter. I'll get... Dr. Cranium. And then Dr. Cranium, I need to borrow you. Alright. With Dr. Cranium, I can use it as tribute to summon my Stormcaller. But Stormcaller has kind of a cost to it, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use it just for my Thought Ruler, which is one of the best cards in this Psychic deck back in the day. Yeah, being level 8 makes it a little hard to summon, but other than that, it's a good monster. It's got some built-in protection and some built-in healing, which is kind of crazy. Alright, 1100, which means I gain 16 based on their normal attack stat. Yeah, it's like the opposite of Flame Wingman. My superpower heals me instead. But I also get a built-in protection against targeting cards like Sakuretsu Armor, Tribute to the Doom, or other such things. Another emergency teleport. Well, I guess I could use it. I don't have any level 4 things, so it wouldn't even be that good. Let's just summon Mr. Krebons. Now, Carly, if I know your Fortune Lady deck, you have no defense. Got no defense to speak of. And it's like, but Cooper, I can heal. You can heal. Nah, she needs to die. Who cares about healing when she could just be dead? 27's a big number. Hell, if I do that one more time, the duel's over. Alright, Magic Lady. Come on, Carly. What else you got? Can't handle my psychic powers? Instead of burning the witch is going to burn you. The witch being Sayer in this case. Alright, Size Station means I can increase my level, which is something I need to do if I want to synchro. She did get a trap card finally, so I'm a little worried. So let's do it. Since we don't really know what we're up against. I'm going to summon the Mind Protector. But my Mind Protector's a little weak, so Size Station's going to help it out, giving it 300 attack points. However, we're not done yet. Whoa. Did I have a level 6 this whole time? Oh yeah, I did. Psychic Nightmare. I'm going to summon the Psychic Nightmare. Now, Psychic Nightmare is an interesting card because now I can call a random card. No, emergency teleport. Can you calm down just for like 2 seconds? I'm going to call a random card. Let's say you're holding on to a monster card. I feel like monster's the safest bet, right? I was right. And now I have 1,000 more attack than I normally would. So I'm going to start attacking. Let's see what your trap was. Doesn't matter. The lady in the water is dead. And now 3,400 attack. Heck yeah, we beat Carly. You won't get away with this. Sector security will come looking for me. Sector security can't touch us. Not as long as I know the truth about Goodwin. And the truth, what would that truth be? Director Goodwin is from the satellite sector, and that, my dear, is the least of his secrets. I wonder what else he's hiding. Night, night, little mouse. Ah! Alright, where are we gonna see? Here we go! Here's a Dark Signer duel. As Carly fell from the Arcadia Movement building, she was absorbed by the purple mist and vanished, when in actuality, she died and was revived as a Dark Signer. Soon afterwards, the earth began to quake. Carly reappeared as a Dark Signer. Get out of my building! But I'm here to ask you for a rematch, Sayer! I must be seeing things. Is that you, Carly? I love those eyes. Those kind of eyes are really cool. You fell! The Dark Signers are actively recruiting duelists to join their cause, and they chose yours truly. And that's bad news for you. Sarah and Carly began a shadow duel, and a series of quakes continued to hit the Arcadia Movement Tower. Sarah was defeated by Darksider Carly and seemingly fell to his doom from atop the Arcadia headquarters. During the battle, Earthbound Immortal Asalapiscu was summoned and began destroying the entire building. Fortunately, Leo, Luna, Bolt, and Tenzin used this opportunity to escape Arcadia headquarters. Luna! How did you guys find me? This is the 8th door Bolt knocked in. I need to break this glass to get to Leo. Leo, you alright? Where's Luna? Is she okay? I'm right here in front of you, Leo. I'm so glad you're safe. It's not like I'm helpless without you. In fact, I have more powers than you. So, what am I doing in this room? I don't know. Let's not talk about it right now. Meaning, let's get out of here. Alright, Akiza! And yeah, she managed to beat a Dark Signer. Elsewhere in New Domino City, a newly detained Greiger received a surprising rescue. Huh? Who are you? The name is Devack. I know that what Goodwin did to you, Greiger, to your village. I know you're angry, and I know you still want revenge. I can help you get that revenge. Come with me. Meanwhile, Yusei and the rest of the signers met with Goodwin to discuss recent events. Let me give you a history lesson. Thousands of years ago, an ancient pharaoh... Wait, hold up. Wrong story. Where the Crimson Dragon defeated the army of shadows. Afraid that the shadows would one day return to destroy the world, the Crimson Dragon locked them from underground. Magic symbols were carved into the earth, trapping their essence for millennia. In time, the shadows were forgotten, and their prison became a tourist destination known as the Nazca Lands. But the shadows weren't willing to stay defeated. They wanted revenge, which they are now getting with the help of the Dark Signers. I believe some of them you've already experienced. Yeah, they are very dangerous. You must mean those Earthbound Immortal cards. Yes, their strength is staggering, for they contain the very power of the Army of Shadows. We get it, they're bad, just let us take them out. Our task goes far beyond beating an enemy. It's a rescue operation for all those poor people who have been corrupted by the powers of darkness. After talking with Goodwin, the Signer team headed into Satellite in order to stop the Dark Signers. The Signer team split up, each setting out to battle a different Dark Signer, each with their own motivations. The Dark Signer Devack had taken Ancient Fairy Dragon and was keeping it from Luna. In an attempt to find and rescue her Ancient Fairy Dragon, Luna transported to the spirit world. While Leo searched for Luna, he came across Devack and was pulled into a duel against a Dark Signer. Who are you? You're not a Signer. What are you doing here? I'm here to duel you. That is, if you got what you think you're strong enough to take me on. Is this some kind of joke? Where's the little girl? Why isn't she here? I told her to come. Well, she's busy. You're gonna have to duel me instead, mister. I may not be a Signer, but that doesn't mean that I can't rock a deck. I applaud your enthusiasm, but I look, you're like 5. If you insist on being destroyed, so be it. Freaking kids. Trying to save the world these days. What's left for them to save, honestly? Alright, let's see how we do. At least I get to play as Leo, so I get to try out that Power Tool Dragon. I was bummed out that I didn't get to use it last time. Alright. Junk Box. Yeah, that's a good card. If I had a tuner monster. On attack position, if your opponent could just face a monster's card can only... Yeah. On defense position, your opponent cannot select another monster. Gotcha. Staples is good. Staple Man is good. We're going to play Mr. Staplin, which I know Radion's the best card. But we need to save Radion for an emergency. That's a good field spell. I would have used it in Master if the AI would actually freaking use it, but they never did. Alright, Staplin. Staplin, thanks to your ability, we can now defeat the Berserk Gorilla. But by defeating the Berserk Gorilla, we're going to have some trouble. Factory of 100 machines is really cool. I'm just sad it had anything to do with Morphotronics rather than Jinzo. Alright, I attack. Very good. Now, I doubt I'm going to need this, but we do have this too. I'm sure that'll come in handy later. I'm going to set this just in case we need it. You're a machine, you're a thunder monster. Oh god, do I even have a machine monster? You're a machine. Staples could use factory. We'll see. 18 might be enough, but because of close force effect, it might not. It's enough. Come on, tuner monster. I need a tuner monster. No. All I have is a transition card, which is cool, but not what I need. Alright, I'm going to summon Mr. Morphotronic Magnon. And now I have a big old 1600 attack stat, and I don't think you have good defense monsters. And I was right, but at the same time, now I'm dealing with Jack Atlas's card. Where did you get that, Devack? I know your monster probably needs it, but where the hell did you get that? Plus, doesn't that not work with your close force since it's a fiend and not a beast? Maybe I'm wrong, but still. And I have Snatch Steal in this deck? Oh, I have no chance of losing this duel. I could even reborn my other monster if I wanted to. Oh, the Moja card. That card's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Sadly for you, I kind of want you to summon that thing. The second you do, I win the duel. So, if Devack chooses to summon that monster, it's over. I guess it actually depends on if he attacks Radion. He did attack Radion. You know what? Let Radion die for now. It's okay. Now we're going to activate Mr. Snatch 'em, Steal 'em. Alright, Snatch 'em, Steal 'em. There we go. Then I'm going to activate the Junk Box. And with this, I can bring back my Radion. Oh, if he doesn't have a good trap card, I'm ending this duel. Now I can activate the Junk Box. And this is the end of the duel. I got Staples, I got a Magnet, I got a Gorilla going crazy, and I have Radion puffing them all up? I don't see how I could lose. Devack, you didn't even get to Synchro, let alone summon your Earthbound Immortal. I'm almost disappointed. Almost. Alright, GG's. I feel like the story parts take longer than the duel itself. Luna returned from the spirit world and regained Ancient Fairy Dragon. With Leo and Luna's combined power, they were able to defeat Devack. This is totally a happy ending moment. Except this isn't the ending. Leo, you were really great. He said I was great. You crybaby. Alright, who's the next one? Ah, wait. Oh, I get to play as Crow. Oh, this is going to be a fast duel. After Devack was defeated in the Shadow Duel, Greiger appeared as the new Dark Signer. He set out to battle Yusei, and but he found one of Yusei's old friends instead. Get out of my way! Sorry, pal, but you're not going anywhere. I'm looking for Yusei. Well, you found Crow, and you're not going to be able to do anything until we duel. You're challenging me? Get real, you're not a signer. Well, actually, you know what? We'll get into that in the next season. You giant monster and your freaky dark fog have taken everyone from Satellite, including the orphans I was taking care of. They were just innocent kids, man. They were just kids. Not anymore, pal. I'm gonna stop you. Since you're so determined to destroy yourself, I'll oblige you. Alright. Yep. One of those tales of, oh, you became the very thing you despised, Greiger. It's like he destroyed your village, you destroyed the Satellite, which is Crow's village, technically. But whatever. I'm going to be going second, which doesn't really matter because I can't see myself losing with a Blackwing deck. You would have to be a really, really bad deck builder to make Crow's deck look bad. Like, I know Konami has already surprised us with some terrible deck building, but I doubt... Oh, this isn't your deck. I don't think he used Gen X. Oh, maybe he just uses it for the tuner. It's possible. Alright, let's see what we got here. I got Fake Feathers. I got Black Backlash. Oh, that's a busted card if you can actually get 5 monsters in the grave, which I guess isn't the hardest thing when you have a card like this. I summon Fane the Steel Chain. Then I special summon the strongest card ever invented, Gale the Whirlwind. Then I special summon Gale the Whirlwind. And then I'm going to do this. I activate my effect, permanently lowering both of your attack and defense stats twice. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cooper, what if he has Mirror Force? That was Season 1. We're not in Season 1 anymore. Let's see. Nah, he can stay in attack mode. Yeah, 150 damage. Let's go. And then 2 big 13s. There we go. I don't even need to synchro to make this deck good. I hate this. I thought I was free of swords. Why is it back? God damn it. Why is swords back? Alright, I guess I'll summon Zephyr just to summon it, but now I'm stuck. I'm stuck with a bunch of monsters that can't synchro because it's a oops all tuners situation. And that is known to happen. Wow, he sucks worse than I do. He has a field spell that lets him summon any monster he wants, including his boss, and he can't even do it. Alright, I summon you. And now, I was going to say, I better be able to synchro after that. And now I'm going to summon the strongest card in the deck, Armor Master. You know I'm not wrong. This is like insanely powerful. Armor Master for the time period is so goddamn good. Like, holy cow is he good. Like, he's not Stardust Dragon good, like, you know, countering Mirror Force and whatnot, but just a monster that's not going to lose is pretty freaking handy. With this much attack, oh, so nice. A lot of trap cards I'm noticing. I'm not a fan of that. Not the biggest fan of that. I kind of want to save these cards just in case things go sour, but then again, we also need him to use his traps if he's got them. Alright, I could synchro summon, but I'm not going to. I would rather... I'm still waiting to see... Look, I had to get through your whole swords shenanigans. Come at me, bro. I was gonna say, you had a lot of turns to do something. Don't tell me you didn't draw a single card. Okay, he's gonna get rid of one Gale. It's 100% worthwhile to do so. Gale is threatening, but if I get one more card in the grave, it's over. Alright, let's go ahead and let's activate my effect. And by doing so, I'm going to make you super weak. Then I'm going to go ahead and summon my card. And by doing so, I'm going to be able to use its effect. And I'm going to be able to bring back a monster. I want Gale. Even if it's just for its level 3 ability. Alright, I'm going to activate Gale. I'm going to weaken your monster. And then we're probably just going to go in, honestly. Let's just do it, because this guy, he loves weak enemies. The weaker the enemy, the better, because now I can use Sure as effect. And I can sure as hell summon anything I want. I mean, it doesn't really matter now that I look at it. Just give me a Zephyr. Yeah, he doesn't have Kalute, so that's fine. I don't know your cards well enough, so we'll attack with the big monster. Oh, he did have a Saku. Good for him. Well, now I have a Saku, so I'm fine with that. Oh, I don't have a Blackwing in my hand. Never mind. I was right to attack with the big monster. It turns out he had a plan, but I have an Icarus attack, so I could care less. And I could just resynchro summon if I wanted to. Don't even want to. That's the sad part. I could just make an Armor Master and have no fear, but I don't even want to. Because this guy, he's like, oh, I could burn you and destroy your traps. And I'm sitting here like, do it. I don't care. Oh my god, that's even worse. Look, I know who you're going to go after. I'm just going to help us both out here. Uh-huh. You're dead. And you're dead. Oh no, my card gets destroyed, but not negated. Welcome to the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright. Oh, he does have Fake Explosion. Let's just have a terrible hand then. Alright. Level 1 tuner's a little bit interesting, but it should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and summon my monster. And honestly, I'm just gonna let the duel end. He has one trap, I doubt it can save him. I was correct, it couldn't save him. If I had synchro summoned, he would have lived, but I did not synchro summon. Therefore, you die. Sorry, Greiger. There was no chance of us losing. I didn't like the only reason that duel took so long is because they gave him swords. During the duel, Greiger realized his enemy wasn't truly the Signers or Goodwin. Greiger attempted to forfeit the duel, but the power of the shadows would not allow him. After the duel was won, Greiger was gravely injured while saving Crow from collapsing debris. Why did you risk your life for me? Because you risked yours so that my family and friends could return to their homeland. Greiger, you must continue the fight of the Dark Signers. Stay strong and save your family. You can count on it, Greiger. Is he dead? Or maybe so. Alright, a score to settle. Now I get to do this duel, but I didn't get to be Kalin. Yusei once again confronted his old friend Kalin to settle the score. Good to see you, old friend. I see you got your duel runner up and running. You want to race? You want to race? After you sold me out? You got it all wrong. I'm no traitor. I have no time for your lies. But I do have time to send you straight to the Shadow Realm. I know that the real you is still inside, Kalin. I gotta get him back. Yeah, no you don't. I like this Kalin. I like this guy. He's got good energy. Alright, I'm gonna use son of a bitch. Can I go first? You son of a bitch. Alright, well, you know what? I did get you. I mean, you died, so I guess I feel a little bad for you. That's why you're a Dark Signer, right? Alright, let's see. We got a Majestic Dragon. We got Stardust, whatever. Yeah. And Max Warrior is good on the turn you use it, but then becomes really bad. Why do you have this? It's all about summoning level 1 monsters. They really want to help you summon Majestic Dragon then. Alright, well, I'm going to use Max Warrior because why would I use the other cards in my hand? Yep, 2000 defense normally is good, but your deck requires you to have no hand, and my monster could beat that. Now, granted, my monster's probably not going to win the next time we fight, but who cares? I don't see you winning. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Because if they'd given him Mausoleum, I could have been screwed right then and there. But they gave him a bad deck, which means my life's going to be easy. Wow, I have some bad cards here. Alright, I summon Stardust Jawlong, whatever your name is. Mr. Long Dong over here. And with Mr. Long Dong, I'm going to defeat you. Max Warrior, go. Mr. Long Dong, go. That's a full 100 of power. Don't worry about what I was going to say. He's got this. Alright, you want to do something this turn? You have a better field spell? No, you don't. Alright, well, if this is your deck, how the hell are you supposed to use your freaking Infernities if this is what your deck is about? Wow, they don't really... This deck... Are you sure it's meant for me to summon Majestic Stardust or anything? Because based on what I'm drawing, I'm not going to summon nothing. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that he was so terrible that I could use Long Dong in attack mode, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. He had one good defense monster, and Max Warrior ran right over it. Come on, dude. You have this big old field spell that helps your fiends. Oh my god, he triple top deck Terraform! That is the worst top decks I've ever seen! Holy cow, dude, you suck! I'm gonna summon Kinkabyo just because there's nothing else to do. Alright, I attack with Kinkabyo. How often am I gonna use a spirit monster in this Let's Play? I attack with my freaking Max Warrior. I'm going to attack with Mr. Long Dong because it's funny. And then I'm going to attack with Max Warrior. Wow, that sucked. That duel sucked. Yusei, I spent years hating you and planning revenge. I let my anger devour me and I willingly gave myself to the darkness. But in beating me, you did what you set out to do. You saved me. Kalin, don't back down, Yusei. No matter what happens. Push the shadows back to where they belong. Okay, he lost a lot of energy at the end there. Is that why he comes back depressed? Alright, Destiny's Will. Wow, we're just skipping right to the end. Okay, let's get to the end of Season 2. Yusei rushed to meet Roman, the leader of the Dark Signers and Rex Goodwin's brother. Yusei thought this would be their final showdown. I'm glad you made it. I thought you'd be too torn up over what you did to your friend. What I did? Kalin chose his own path. I'm not responsible for him. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Roman. You took advantage of a messed up kid. There's no need to get worked up. I wasn't blaming you. We all did exactly what we were destined to do. You mean to destroy your friend, just as I was meant to destroy your father. You did what? Wait, you don't know? I killed your dad 20 years ago. And there's nothing you could do about it, Yusei. He created NRD. I had to have it. No, I don't know why he did it. Yeah, until that fateful day. Every time we conducted a test with the NRD reactor, unusual weather events descended on New Domino City. Worried the professor wanted to put a stop to the experiments and shut the reactor down. I wasn't happy to say the least, so I did some investigating. I discovered that in the far-off Nazca lines, similar weather conditions were happening at the same time as our tests. So I decided to journey to the Nazca lines to find out as much information as I could. I learned of a local legend where every 5,000 years, powerful spirits rise up in battle there. The Nazca lines were said to be evil spirits that were sealed away and defeated by the Great Dragon during their last battle. I drove out to see these lines for myself, where I met a man from Iliaster. Iliaster? He somehow knew about the NRD experiments and said they needed to continue. That's when I heard something unexplainable. It wasn't a voice like me talking to you. It wasn't words. The voice made me understand that the NRD reactor had the power to break the seals of the Nazca lines and release the army of shadows. It was Destiny's instrument, and the voice convinced me that I was the one to play it. I ousted Professor Fudo and destroyed the NRD reactor, leading to Zero Reverse, a cataclysm so devastating that it split New Domino in two and opened the door to the Shadow Realm. So the history books were wrong. It wasn't my father's fault that the city was destroyed. No, you say your father was a self-righteous bore who wouldn't see the magnificence of the NRD reactor. He was a failure, and you will be too, for I shall resurrect the king of the other world. Alright, let's see what Roman's got. Okay, it's not technically the end of season 2, but it's pretty close. We're pretty close. Alright, I'm going to use paper on him. Why'd you kill my dad? Roman, why'd you do it? Dr. Fudo was cool. I had to learn at the satellite slums. I don't know how I became an engineer, but I had to do it. Alright, you contribute this card to activate effect. If you do, you control battery. Shield Wing's better. I'm looking at all my cards. Shield Wing's better. Starlight Road's busted. Call the Haunted is just a nice card to have. Everything in my hand is fine if I had a tuner. I don't have a tuner. Give me some time. I'll get a tuner. I only had one card, so I couldn't use my card. Unfortunate. Oh, he does have his spider cards. Okay. His field spell's super annoying then if he has that too. I don't really have the means to... Yeah, my Shield Wing was my best shot, but this card dying isn't a bad thing. So let's just hold off and see if he has more Gekis or possibly Heavy Storms. Oh god. Okay, they don't synchro. That's good news. Bad news is it won't matter. My Quillbolt, like I said, I've drawn everything but tuner monsters. Hell, I could really use your tuner, honestly. One trap card now. I don't feel as confident. Junk Synchron! I summon him! I use the Junk Synchron, and with this card, I can bring back the all-powerful Shield Wing. And I know what you're thinking. Cooper, Shield Wing doesn't even get its effect. You're right. But you know what does? The Quillbolt The Quillbolt Hedgehog. And if I keep my Quillbolt Hedgehog in attack mode, then everything works out in case they have Mirror Force. Now, I'm going to Synchro Summon. And I'm going to create the Junk Warrior, the card that basically carried us through the early game. And with the Junk Warrior, I'm going to punch a hole right in Roman's face for killing my dad. I'm also going to kill his spider because it scares me. Alright, I could have powered myself up even more if I had done things slightly differently. But 31 is plenty. Who needs more than 3100 attack, right? And then they might go after Quillbolt, they might not. Doesn't matter. Quillbolt did his job. And if they had Mirror Force, I could have countered it. They didn't. Oh, you're scared? Oh, that was a huge misplay. My buddy, my guy, you made a huge mistake. Now, granted, I don't have any good monsters in my hand. That changes everything. I'm going to use Quick Draw. By throwing away my Zero Gardna, I play my Quick Draw Synchron, a monster strong enough to help me. Then I'm going to summon the Tuning Wear. Now that I have Tuning Wear on the field, I can do this. I can Synchro Summon. I'm not allowed to make the monster I wanted to. I was going to make Stardust, but I guess I don't have Stardust? Oh, maybe this card has to be level 2 when it synchros. That is a possibility. All right, well, so be it then. Let's just make Nitro. What's wrong with Nitro Warrior? All right, we're going to make Nitro Warrior. No, but I want to use this guy so I can get my draw. Wouldn't hurt to get me some spell trap destruction right about now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Nitro Warrior. Let's see if I can get a spell card off of this. Come on, gods. No, I got Level Eater, which is way more busted than any card in this time period, but we'll take it. All right, I am going to attack your monster with the Nitro Warrior. Then I'm going to... No, call the Haunted. Calm down. Yeah, no, calm down. Ah, it's another one. Damn it. If it was something I could destroy, it would have been different. All right, Junk Warrior, you can do it. Hey, he did have Mirror Force. He just didn't want to use it. For good reason, too. I have Starlight Road. All right, Starlight Road, we counter Mirror Force. And with this, I get myself a free Stardust Dragon. Hell yeah. What a busted trap card, right? I agree. And now I have Nitro Warrior, Junk Warrior, and Stardust Dragon. And funny enough, the only one to get an animation is the weakest one on the field of the synchros. No, I'm happy with this situation. Stardust, you take out the last Resonator with a little help from Quillbolt. And then I can always call the Haunted Synchro again, do a bunch of stuff, but I'm holding back slightly. Just a little bit. Not everything has to be a billion summons. Ah, shit. Yeah. I activate Stardust. This guy just has Geki, Mirror Force, and Dark Hole this early in the duel. Pretty busted in my opinion, but whatever. Stardust Dragon and my trap card said no, and there's no way you have more than those 3 cards. Now I gotta be very careful about summoning Stardust. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. End phase. Yes. No. What? I can't get Stardust back? Okay, that's fine. I have tuning, so it all works out anyway. Nope, not yet. I might as well. No. Hold up. Let me tune. Let me see what I can get. What are my choices? Quick draw. It's not a bad choice. Yeah, I'll take a quick draw. Level Eater and Grave is a hell of a thing. Alright. I'm going to special summon my quick draw by throwing away my Level Eater. Then I'm going to activate the effect of my Level Eater. And with that, I'm going to eat through my Nitro Warrior and summon it. Now that I've summoned it, I'm going to do some synchroing. And with my synchro summon... Oh, is it really... 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it not working? Am I not allowed to summon Stardust that way? Is it like 2 monsters only? It's only 2 monsters allowed. Gotcha. It does not say 1 or more. Fair enough. Oh, do I even want another Nitro Warrior? I guess I could. Can't hurt. It can't hurt. That's fine by me. Alright, Nitro Warrior, you ready to go to town? He's ready to go to town. Then we should probably summon Stardust in case they have another Mirror Force or something. I mean, they've already shown me they have all the destruction in the world. I'm not allowed to summon Stardust. Okay, that's fine. I'll just summon... Junk Synchron. Alright. And this'll be plenty. It's like, oh, now I could summon Stardust, but I get rid of my big attack monster. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. But it's protection. Ah, we don't need it. They're not going to have 2 Mirror Forces. Junk Synchron attack. I trust you. Yep, I knew it. I don't even... Yeah, Inferno Beal just because it's an insect, huh? 31. 28. Plus I used a spell. Yep, so 38. You lose. You really think it's over? Unless you defeat all the Dark Signers by sunset, the King of the Netherworld will still resurrect. That's because there's 1 more Dark Signer. Oh. Okay, before that, let's do this. Shadows of Doubt. But we'll be doing this one next episode. Okay, cool. You know what? They skipped a lot in GX. They skipped a lot in Duel Monsters. I'm guessing they added more 5Ds than I expected, because they haven't skipped that much here. I'm happy about that. I'll see you all next time for Shadows of Doubt. Bye-bye.